Hey everyone. So, have you ever wondered about the ancient civilizations that lived in the Caribbean before Columbus showed up? Yeah, most people haven't. But here's the thing. The Taíno people had this absolutely fascinating mythology that's been hiding in plain sight for centuries. Today, we're diving into the world of Taíno gods and goddesses, and trust me, this stuff is wild. We're talking about a supreme mother goddess who created twin sons, one who brings order and life, and another who literally became the word we use for hurricanes today. I mean, how crazy is that? Let's get into it. Alright, so every good mythology starts with creation, right? And for the Taíno people, everything begins with Atabey. Now, Atabey isn't just any goddess. She's the goddess. We're talking about the ultimate mother of the entire cosmos. She represents everything you can touch and see in the physical world. Think of her as the embodiment of all matter itself. But here's what makes her really interesting. Atabey specifically controls all horizontal waters. What does that mean? Lakes, streams, rivers, the ocean, even the tides. If water flows horizontally, that's Atabey's domain. And get this, she had twin sons without any sexual intercourse, just created them herself. Talk about girl power, right? This wasn't just some mythological flex, though. It showed that she was the foundational force of creation, completely independent and supremely powerful. This prominence of a female deity wasn't random either. The Taíno society was actually matrilineal, meaning they traced family lines through mothers, not fathers. Women held serious power in their culture, and when they needed help during childbirth, guess who they prayed to? Yep, Atabey. She was protection, creation, and life itself all rolled into one. So Atabey has these two sons, and this is where things get really interesting, because these twins represent the fundamental duality of existence. First up, we have Yucahu. He's the good son, the responsible one. Yucahu is all about order, fertility, and sustenance. Specifically, he rules over cassava, which was basically the Taíno equivalent of our staple foods today. No cassava, no survival. So yeah, Yucahu was kind of a big deal. The Taíno people would create these three-pointed stone objects called trigonolitos, basically physical representations of Yucahu, and they'd place them in their planting mounds to increase crop yields. It was like having a divine fertilizer, if you will. But here's where it gets intense. Yucahu had a twin brother named Juracán, and if Yucahu represents order, then Juracán is pure chaos. Juracán is the god of destruction, disorder, and, wait for it, hurricanes. In fact, our modern word hurricane literally comes from his name. Every time you hear about a hurricane warning on the news, you're essentially saying the name of this ancient chaos god. How's that for linguistic survival?